Bhutan, a small nation hidden in the Himalayas, where happiness is measured by feelings, not money. Here, homes don't need locks, women can have multiple husbands, and the people believe that living slowly is the key to peace. What makes this land so different? Let's explore it together. Bhutan, the land of happiness. Have you ever thought of a place in the world where happiness surpasses all material values? Bhutan is a living example of such a country. Not only is it remarkable for lacking traffic lights and beggars, but Bhutan is also a place where the crime rate is almost zero, a rare feat in modern society. In fact, none of us can find a country like Bhutan where love and connection between neighbors are encouraged, and the community always values harmony and social relationships over the pursuit of money. With these values, Bhutan is not just a country, it is a symbol of a truly peaceful and happy life. Gross national happiness, GNH. For most countries, prosperity is often measured by the GDP, gross domestic product, a number that reflects a nation's economic strength. But Bhutan takes a very different approach. Instead of focusing solely on pure economic growth, Bhutan measures success through the GNH, Gross National Happiness Index. This concept, created by the country, not only includes material elements, but also emphasizes spiritual values, psychological well-being, culture, environmental protection, and social justice. Although Bhutan has a small economy, research shows that over 93% of Bhutanese people say they are happy with their lives, a strikingly high number compared to other developed countries. In a society where many people chase fame and wealth, Bhutan encourages its citizens to find joy in the simplest things in life, from spending time with family, meditating to find inner peace, taking care of an organic vegetable garden, to enjoying a cup of tea in the morning. These activities not only help reduce stress, but also build a united community where everyone contributes to common prosperity, not only materially, but also spiritually. Another interesting point is that Bhutan was the first country in the world to incorporate the GNH index into national policy, making it a model for other countries in building a society that not only focuses on the economy, but also cares about the happiness and well-being of its people. Simple, safe living. In Bhutan, modern technology is not the top priority. The people do not live in luxurious homes or use expensive amenities. Instead, houses are built from stone, walnut wood, and clay, preserving traditional values with simple beauty. Notably, in Bhutanese society, not locking the door is completely normal as the crime rate is almost non-existent. They live in a safe community where trust and mutual respect are the solid foundation. If someone faces difficulties, they do not hesitate to knock on the king's door for help, showing the closeness between the people and the nation's leaders. Bhutan also set a record by planting 50,000 trees in 1 hour and established a Ministry of National Happiness, affirming the country's commitment to protecting the environment and enhancing the quality of life for its citizens. Personally, I quite enjoy the simple, safe, and comfortable lifestyle in Bhutan, and immersing myself in nature here is truly fascinating and relaxing. Unique marriage customs. Marriage in Bhutan is not just a formal ceremony, but a bond based on love and respect. In some regions of the country, women can have multiple husbands, and interestingly, these husbands are often brothers. This unique custom helps maintain family ties and mutual support. Marriage is not always a formal ritual. As long as there is love, people can live together and build a family. Another special feature is that when men marry, they move into the wife's house, which is in stark contrast to traditions in many other countries. Meanwhile, daughters, especially the eldest, inherit the family's property, helping to protect and preserve the ancestral heritage. Bhutan also places great emphasis on protecting women's rights. Any act of violence, even mild, can lead to imprisonment, showing a strong commitment to protecting the rights of women and children. Bhutanese cuisine, spicy and delicious. Bhutanese cuisine is a perfect blend of strong spices and rich flavors. But what stands out is that most dishes here contain chili and butter, two main ingredients in daily meals. Amadachi, a combination of chili and cheese, is Bhutan's national dish, eaten daily by the people and considered a cultural signature. Red rice, tea with salt and butter, pepper, along with imported meats, due to the ban on local slaughter, commonly seen. One of the most special dishes is chogo, a type of dried chili pressed into a block, which must be eaten within 45 minutes of opening. These dishes not only reflect the richness of Bhutan's culture, but also show the persistence and love for strong spices, providing a challenging, yet incredibly interesting and enticing culinary experience. Traditional clothing. Every day is a festival. Traditional clothing in Bhutan is deeply imbued with cultural significance and respect for historical values. Men usually wear the go, a long coat, while women wear the kira, a traditional long skirt made from hand-woven fabric with distinctive patterns. What's interesting is that whether going to work or participating in religious ceremonies, Bhutanese people always choose to wear this traditional attire. When entering fortresses, people must wear white scarves, while nobles and monks wear yellow scarves, symbolizing class distinctions and respect for social rules. Additionally, these traditional outfits are designed with large pockets, conveniently holding personal items such as phones and other essentials for daily life, showcasing a blend of tradition and modern needs. Living conditions and economy. Although Bhutan stands out with its unique cultural values, the economic situation of the country remains modest. The average income in Bhutan is only about $400 per year, less than 1/3 of Vietnam's, reflecting the economic development disparity. Specifically, nearly 50% of Bhutanese men are monks, living in monasteries and dedicating their time to spiritual work rather than joining the labor market. This creates a society where the focus on spiritual life, rather than material life, is very significant. Bhutan does not have famous international chains like McDonald's or Starbucks, and the banking system here does not offer inline banking services, indicating that the country has not fully integrated into the global financial world. Bhutan's foreign relations mainly depend on India, a key strategic partner in many areas. Sexual symbolism beliefs. Bhutan has a unique belief related to the symbol of that thing, initiated in the 15th century by the mad Saint Drukpa Kunli. This symbol is present everywhere in the lives of Bhutanese people, from wall paintings, wood carvings, to stone sculptures. This is not only aesthetic, but also connected to spiritual beliefs and a prayer for fertility. The symbol is used in rituals for having children, an essential part of Bhutanese cultural life. Chimi Lakang, the famous fertility temple, attracts thousands of visitors each year who come not only to pray for offspring, but also to learn about one of Bhutan's unique and distinctive cultural elements. Unique festivals and spiritual strength. Bhutan is known for its festivals, which are not only spiritually profound, but also lively and colorful. During weddings, Bhutanese people often chant ancient mantras and offer sacrifices to deities to bless the newlyweds. One of the most beloved sports in Bhutan is archery, the national sport, where archery competitions are held with not only the competitive spirit, but also with feasts, dancing, and playful pranks among participating teams. The Loar Festival, celebrating the new year, especially with prophetic cakes, is a unique event. These cakes, made from ingredients such as chili, ash, and salt, are used to predict fortunes in the coming year, blending tradition with spiritual elements. Another festival, Jalari, is a naked dance ritual aimed at driving away evil spirits, reflecting a deep connection with the spiritual beliefs in Bhutanese life. Finally, the Chetu festival is a time for people to wear masks and tell stories about reincarnation and morality, a form of traditional art that emphasizes moral values within Bhutanese society. These festivals are not just occasions for enjoyment, but also events that carry profound educational and spiritual significance. Black-necked Crane Festival, a symbol of conservation and spirituality. The Black-necked Crane Festival is held on November 11th every year in the Phobjikha Valley, where migratory cranes from Tibet visit each year. This is an occasion for the people of Bhutan to remember and honor their ancestors through the crane symbol, a bird considered a symbol of longevity and the connection between nature and humans. Activities during the festival include crane dances, Buddhist sermons, and oral stories, strongly conveying messages about protecting nature and the environment. This event is crucial not only for preserving traditional culture, but also for reminding the community of their deep bond with nature and the responsibility to protect wildlife. 3 years, 3 months, and 3 days of hard meditation. The 3 years, 3 months, and 3 days of hard meditation, or Lam Cho, is a form of deep meditation originating from the Drukpa Kagyu and Nyingma sects of Bhutanese Buddhism. Participants must spend over 1,170 days completely isolated, without contact with the outside world, to focus on meditation, studying the Dharma, and understanding the nature of life. This is an immense spiritual challenge, and only a few hundred people possess the courage and patience to complete it. Through this process, meditators not only cultivate their physical endurance, but also seek purity in their soul, learning profound lessons about inner self and the purpose of life. Those who participate in Lomcho believe it is a path leading to enlightenment and deep understanding of life. Bhutan, a country focused on mental health care. In addition to its remarkable cultural values, Bhutan places a special emphasis on the mental health of its citizens. The Bhutanese government has implemented several policies to support mental health, including organizing meditation programs, psychology classes, and increasing community access to psychological care services. Part of this strategy involves encouraging people to engage in stress-relieving activities such as meditation, yoga, and other relaxation methods. This reflects the importance of maintaining a balance between the body and mind, contributing to a more harmonious and happy society. Bhutan has long understood that happiness comes not only from material factors, but must also be built on a solid foundation of mental health. No plastic waste, the only country that declared war on plastic bags. Bhutan stands out for its environmental protection commitments and is the only country in the world to declare war on plastic bags. Since 2005, Bhutan has completely banned the use of plastic bags, encouraging the use of fabric bags, leaves, or bamboo baskets. Notably, tourists bringing plastic items are also subject to strict checks. This shows Bhutan's determination to protect nature and minimize environmental pollution while raising community awareness about using eco-friendly products. Smoking is considered a crime in Bhutan. Bhutan is the only country in the world to completely ban the sale of tobacco. The Bhutanese government views smoking as an act of destruction of purity, so smoking in public places can lead to heavy fines or even imprisonment. The country goes even further by applying a law that entirely bans the sale of tobacco, a firm decision to protect public health and maintain a clean environment. This action reflects the seriousness of protecting the health and well-being of the people, showing a far-sighted vision and concern for the quality of life of every individual in society. Bhutan was the last country in the world to legalize TV and internet. Bhutan was the last country in the world to legalize the use of TV and the internet. Until 1999, the people of Bhutan had no access to modern media. However, soon after TV and the internet were legalized, the Bhutanese government faced major concerns about their impact on culture and the quiet life that had always been central to the people's existence. Access to global information through these media brought about significant changes in lifestyle, making many feel unsettled with the influx of foreign values. Therefore, the Bhutanese government continuously strives to maintain a balance between technological advancement and the protection of long-standing traditional values. No McDonald's, KFC, or Starbucks. Bhutan has chosen a different path from the rest of the world by saying no to global fast food chains like McDonald's, KFC, or Starbucks. The Bhutanese government aims to protect traditional cuisine and does not want international brands to influence the taste and eating habits of its people. The goal is to preserve cultural identity while encouraging the Bhutanese people to consume locally produced food, thus protecting agriculture and promoting a sustainable lifestyle. Nearly 50% of men are monks or have been monks. A notable feature of Bhutanese society is that monastic life is considered normal. Nearly 50% of Bhutanese men have either been monks or have spent part of their lives in religious study. Becoming a monk is not just part of spiritual life, but is also viewed as a meditative duty, helping individuals seek inner peace and a deeper connection with themselves and the universe. After completing their monastic studies, many return to secular life with valuable experiences of tranquility and understanding, contributing to the overall quality of life in the community. Nearly 72% of the country is covered by natural forests, and it's still growing. One of Bhutan's proudest achievements is its commitment to environmental protection. Currently, nearly 72% of Bhutan's land area is covered by natural forests, and this area continues to grow. Bhutan is the first country in the world to achieve the goal of becoming a carbon-negative nation instead of emitting greenhouse gases. The Bhutanese government is committed to maintaining at least 60% of the country's land area as forest throughout its development process, and in fact, they have exceeded this goal. This strategy is crucial for combating climate change and preserving biodiversity, and it also reflects the country's responsibility to protect the planet for future generations. Bhutan's parliament has a happiness committee. A notable feature of Bhutanese society is that monastic life is considered normal. Nearly 50% of Bhutanese men have either been monks or have spent part of their lives in religious study. Becoming a monk is not just part of spiritual life, but is also viewed as a meditative duty, helping individuals seek inner peace and a deeper connection with themselves and the universe. After completing their monastic studies, many return to secular life with valuable experiences of tranquility and understanding, contributing to the overall quality of life in the community. Bhutan makes us question, do money, technology, and convenience really bring happiness? Or do we need to slow down, connect deeper with the community, and find joy in the simple things? Thank you for watching until the end, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.